Welcome to this extended recap of The Thing, 1982, a sci-fi horror masterpiece directed by John Carpenter and starring Kurt Russell, Keith David, and Wilford Brimley. This film is one of the best examples of suspense, paranoia, and body horror, based on the novella Who Goes There? By John W. Campbell Jr. Though not a massive hit upon release, The Thing is now considered a cult classic, praised for its practical effects, intense atmosphere, and psychological tension. The story takes place in a remote Antarctic research station, where a team of scientists and engineers accidentally awaken an alien life form, a creature that can mimic any living being. Buckle up as we break down this chilling tale in detail. Our story begins in the icy wasteland of Antarctica, at U.S. Outpost 31, an isolated research station. The crew consists of 12 men, including McCready, Kurt Russell, a rugged helicopter pilot, Gary, the station commander, Blair, a biologist, and Childs, Keith David, a mechanic. Life in the outpost is dull and routine, until something bizarre happens. A Norwegian helicopter appears in the sky, chasing a frightened sled dog across the ice. The Norwegian crew frantically fires at the dog, but their desperate attempt to kill it ends in disaster. One of the Norwegians accidentally blows himself up, and the last survivor is shot dead by Gary before he can explain what's happening. The Americans, confused and unaware of the danger, take in the dog, a decision that will haunt them. That night, the dog is placed in the kennel with the other sled dogs. As the lights go out, something horrifying happens. The dog's body splits open, tentacles sprout from its flesh, and it begins absorbing the other dogs in a grotesque display. The noise alerts Clark, the dog handler, and when the crew arrives, they witness the horror firsthand. Childs incinerates the creature with a flamethrower, but the nightmare is far from over. Biologist Blair examines the creature's remains and discovers something terrifying. This alien can perfectly mimic any living organism. It can absorb its victims and replace them, cell by cell. It could already be among them. Paranoia begins spreading. Who is still human? Who has already been taken over by the Thing? The situation worsens as suspicion takes over. Blair, realizing the global threat of the alien, goes berserk. He destroys the radio, sabotages the helicopter, and kills the remaining sled dogs to prevent the creature from escaping Antarctica. The crew locks him up in the storage shed, but when they check on him later, he's gone. A hole is found beneath the floor, leading to an underground tunnel, where Blair has been building a small spacecraft using station parts. This means one thing: Blair is no longer human. McCready, determined to expose the infected, devises a blood test. If the alien cells react to extreme heat, they can identify who's still human. One by one, they test each member of the crew, and when Palmer's blood reacts violently, the horrifying truth is revealed: he is the Thing. Palmer transforms before their eyes, attacking windows before McCready burns them both alive. With only a few survivors left, McCready knows there's only one solution: destroy the entire base. They rig the station with explosives, setting a trap for the Blair Thing, which emerges in its most monstrous form. In a desperate final confrontation, McCready detonates the explosives, engulfing the base in fire, seemingly killing the Thing once and for all. But then, silence. As the fire dies down and the freezing Antarctic cold sets in, McCready is left alone until Childs appears. Where was he? Is he still human? Neither man trusts the other, but they are too exhausted to fight. They share a bottle of whiskey, accepting their fate. McCready, why don't we just wait here for a little while? See what happens. As the screen fades to black, the question remains: is the Thing truly dead, or has it already won? The Thing is a masterpiece of horror, blending practical effects, paranoia, and an unsettling sense of isolation. Would you survive in a situation like this? Who do you think was still human at the end? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie recaps. If you enjoyed this recap, imagine how intense and terrifying it feels to watch the movie in full. Nothing compares to experiencing the paranoia, the isolation, and the fear firsthand. So, if you haven't seen The Thing yet, we highly recommend watching it. And if you've already seen it, why not relive the suspense all over again? Let us know in the comments, who do you think was still human at the end? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more awesome movie recaps. Thanks for watching, and remember, trust no one.